Our Christmas tree is still up. I'm surprised. I wonder if we're short-staffed, and that is why things aren't getting done. We got a whole new playground going up. They tore down the one that had been here forever and ever and ever. And they're putting up a new one. There's going to be a splash pad with little fountains coming up out of the ground. So at least the kids will have an actual playground again. Let's go sneak a peekaloo. It's going to be nice. I really thought they weren't going to put up any more playground stuff, but that's cool. Well, I was trying to record yet another conversation with city employees and I thought I had the camera on. I got a few seconds of me walking in, but something happened the minute I walked into the office. So I didn't get my explaining to the young lady that I spoke to that it's going to be a week tomorrow that I have verbally and personally requested service for the meter box. She said her foreman was out on the field, the water foreman was out on the field, and then she wrote down a whole bunch of information on a pink sticky note and said as soon as the foreman came back she would give him the information. But
so once he gets in, I'll talk to him and see what an update would be. But I'll have to wait until they come back in.
okay, is there an email or a phone number of somebody that I can reach out to directly? Because I'm still paying for busted pipes from that Ice Mageddon we had a few years ago, and I don't want a repeat of that. Okay, thank you. I just need somebody in charge to do something. I mean, everybody's attitude in the office is we'll get there when we can get there. And I get it, the ones in the office aren't the ones that actually can fix the problem. But at least give the consumer, the resident, a little, even if it's fake, a little bit of, oh, we got you, don't worry about it, we understand. No, they just blow you off, basically. But, I mean, I can only do what I can do. We're supposed to drop to freezing and then in the teens and single digits by Saturday. And I'm trying to avoid issues, and I explained that to them, like, I don't want to end up having to come out of pocket for some mess that could have been avoided, but nobody cares. You guys, I feel so bad. I was walking towards the park to check out the status of the new playground and there was this man kneeling near the work site, and I might have caught it on video, I'm not sure. But he was just there, you know, on his knees, minding his business, and he looks up and he sees me coming, and he started really like fiddling around with his hoodie and putting on a badge and stuff. And I was like, oh my gosh. Granted, here I am, this older lady, older than him, approaching with a camera on, with a phone. I can only imagine what that poor guy thought. He was probably like, oh my gosh, this lady's gonna think that I'm squatting or homeless or something. So let me go ahead and put my badge on, whatever. At least that's what I'm thinking. I don't know. It may not even have been anything related to me, but I felt so bad that if that is kind of what he thought, like, oh man, let me get my armor on against this park Karen. I felt bad. But yeah, I assumed he was working. Why would some random dude be on their knees near what looked like a dug hole? I mean, I don't know. But it's the the state of the world we're in, you always got to prepare yourself for nastiness, I guess. And I'm very aware that when I walked into that city hall, into the water department, that I was going to sound like one. But there are certain situations that make you have to ask for a manager or supervisor. Like I said, I didn't catch the first part of it, but I wasn't ugly. I tried to be as friendly as I could because I don't want to come off as that. But I need answers. I need someone to, I need someone to friggin' help. But I wasn't rude at all. I would tell y'all if I was. I ain't got no hairs on my tongue, no pelos on my lengua. If I'm a bee, I'm gonna let y'all know I was a bee. But I wasn't. I just walked in there and told her that I'd been in here physically and had called for a week, and I needed a status update on when that work ticket was going to get done. And she confirmed that the work ticket had been in there, and just like the other one, yeah, but nobody's been out there. I hate when they say that. Now, I did have to bite my tongue at that. I did have to bite my tongue because this is the third person that has told me, I see where they put the ticket in, but nobody's been out there. No crap, okay? No crap, nobody's been out there. That's why my driveway's flooded. That's why my front little patch of grass is flooded. That's why we're slipping and sliding out there. That's why we have to be really careful when we take the trash out and walk out to the bus stop for school, because we're going to twist ankles or slip and slide, or at least get our feet soaked. No crap, nobody's been out there. Just the attitude, the whatever attitude. Like, how many different ways do I need to explain to you that we're going to plummet into freezing temperatures, and I don't want to have to pay to fix friggin' pipes over an issue that can be resolved? God dang. I'm sick of saying it. I'm sure y'all are sick of hearing it, but the people who need to hear it and can actually do something about it don't care. I don't know what else I can do. So I have the supervisor's card, and once I get home and settled, I'm going to call and just be as nice as I can be, but as detailed as I can be, and say, somebody tell me something. Somebody tell me this is going to be fixed. I am hot, guys. It is 65 degrees. I'm in sweats. I have been living in sweats. I was noticing the other day, all the sweats I own are gray. What is that about? Dark gray, light gray, heather gray, gray. All my sweats, all my hoodies. What is that about? But I am at Dollar Tree. I need gallon bags, and I forgot gallon bags and some little antacids. I'm on this whole new combo of meds. I finally got all my meds. No, I haven't situated any insurance, but prior to my insurance having gotten canceled, I got all my meds, and I started off the year taking them all together, my little cocktail, and they are ripping my stomach up. The good thing is I haven't had much of an appetite, yay, but they're ripping my stomach up. So I need more antacids, and I don't feel like going to Walgreens or Walmart just for those, although I have had Dollar Tree, the little chalk tablets before, and they're terrible. So maybe I should cross over to CVS and get some. I don't know, we'll see. But ooh, a spot opened up right in front of the tree, and the car is still on. Come on, let's go see if we can snag it. Oh, my tummy is sick right now. It's been sick all morning, but I think that's my fault. I had maybe too big a glass of milk with my pills this morning, and I'm lactose intolerant. I mean, usually I'll have like a couple sips. No, I downed a whole mug of that mess, and my stomach has been tore up all morning. But I'm going to get into the Dollar Tree. Oh, anyway, I needed the gallon bags because I bought a pineapple and a cantaloupe. And as I prepared them, I realized I didn't have any baggies to put them in. And the bowls just take too much room. So I ended up having to put them in plastic bowls. And now my fridge is super packed. But I definitely need those. Oh, my stomach. Aldi's next door. I wonder what Aldi's has. I'm in the mood to be out and about now that I finally got out, and I know here in the next few days I know we're going to be out in this mess, and the mess it's coming. Let me go into Dollar Tree. Oh my goodness, how can you not want to decorate for every holiday when there's stores like this offering these adorable little decor items? They're cute. So cute. Don't mind the pineapple. I'm gonna propagate and try and grow me a plant. Maybe I won't get a pineapple, but I'll get a pretty plant. But grocery-wise, didn't need much, but grabbed the Spam. It's cheaper there than anywhere else. Grabbed a little bag of broccoli and carrots because it just sounded delicious right now in the cold. Put it in a stew or just steam them up. I got 2 of my sea salt noris. I love these things. Such a better option than stinking potato chips, which I'm addicted to. But I got 2 of those. I only like the sea salt. I don't like the flavored ones. I got this beautiful dragon fruit for $2.99. It's cheapest I found them anywhere. This is the white one. I usually find the red ones. I prefer the white ones, so I always get excited when I actually find a white one. And then, not edible, but still in the alive and green category, this lovely little baby was $5.99. One of the little arms broke off, but these are easy to propagate. You just stick that booty end in some dirt and you get a new plant. I have a pretty red one that has not bloomed in forever, but I do love these Christmas cactuses, so I'm going to try and give some new life to this little white one. But that is all the food stuff. I grabbed 2 of these fridge pantry storage bins. They have little handles so you can pull them out. I'm going to put the puddings and apple sauces and jellos in here because they tend to get pushed back to the very, very back of the refrigerator and then we don't see them. So they end up freezing or going bad. I thought these would be perfect for the top shelf. You just slide them out and you got your snacks in there. I got some of these. I didn't necessarily want the sparkly ones, but that's what they had, and I use these for sippy sips in the morning with little dudes vitamins and stuff, so I don't dirty a whole glass. And yes, I am at that age now where I'm actually washing the plastic cups, so these will last a little bit. I found Kitty this track and ball set. I went ahead and got it for him. I think he might like it. I know he definitely loves the scratchy things, but a little something to keep the zoomies in control. I got some Starlight and Snowflake Glade for the downstairs bathroom and some Fall Night Long spray for the other bathroom. I got some little green bells that I'm going to attach to my Snoopy tree next year. I currently have little, are they silver? Silver bells, but I don't know. I'm really wanting to incorporate more green into my decor. So I grabbed 2 of these. These were 50% off. I grabbed 2 of these adorable little jingle bell garlands for the Snoopy tree as well. I'm going to judge it up. These are 50% off as well. I got these guys. Aren't they precious? I got a red one and a gray one. I could not resist. And you guys, I did not know, but check it out. They twinkle, guys. They twinkle. I had no idea. I was going to get them just because they were cute. And then I noticed that they had a little on-off button in the back. I was like, are you serial? Let's see what they look like with the light off. Aww, so cute. I hope the battery hangs on until next year. And I felt a little foolish buying him, but I have wanted him for so many years now. And I've never remembered seeing them on clearance. If they did get put on clearance, they were wiped out by the time I went to check them out. But I got him. Santa Shark. So adorable. He's so squishy. He's going to stay out all year, though, because he's awful squishy. Okay, so as y'all saw, I ended up stopping off at the 99-cent only just because, you know, no real reason other than just because. And I picked up those few things. But let me show you guys the stuff that I ended up getting at Dollar Tree. And then I'm going to put her around and repot some plants and try and drag in or get my jalapenos as close to the front door as I can, so my big dude can bring them in to prep for the coldness. But anywho, so at the Dollar Tree, I grabbed one of these. Every time I see these, I get excited because they're so delicious. I'm actually going to have this here in a little bit. The Minute Maid Soft Frozen Lemonade. I got 2 coloring books. One for me, one for my mama. I thought maybe it could help her pass the time in case she gets bored or whatever. My grandma, her mom used to love to color. My mom actually has a few colored pages that my grandma had colored, and I thought that was sweet that she kept them. So I'm like, I've always enjoyed coloring. I don't care how old I am. It's like a bounce house. It doesn't matter how old you are. There's just something about it. So I got one for each of us. I grabbed 2 plant hangers because y'all know as soon as it warms up, I'm going to start hoarding plants. And these are always good to have. You just attach them to the existing little pot. That way you don't have to specifically buy a hanging pot. I got little dudes some peeps. They got their Easter peeps out. I wonder if these are from last Easter. I don't know. But he loves him a peep. Y'all know this. I got a set of little plastic plates. These are going to be for my plants. As I bring them in, I have to water them and they tend to leak everywhere. My carpet was a mess last year with some of them. The bigger ones, I'm just, doing what I can with the bigger pots. But the smaller ones definitely are going to need little catch-alls for the water. I did get my gallon bags, what I went for initially. I found this brand. Ball roll. I don't know how to pronounce that, but these are the gallon size bags, so these will be ready for when I need them. Because I knew I was going to repoot some plants. I already have pots for them, but I couldn't resist these. I thought these were really pretty. These are going to be both for my Christmas cactus, the one that I just purchased, and then one that has completely outgrown its pot and definitely needs a bigger home. And now that I'm looking at it, maybe this is too big, but we'll see. Definitely needs room to grow. And then I haven't done this in a while because my back was not allowing me to squat and pop a squat and just focus. But I had time today and pretty pain-free in that area, knock on wood. So I grabbed some movies, guys. I know people are like, Mel, why when you can stream? Because maybe these are streaming and maybe I fall in love with them and want to watch them over and over and over again. First one, John Leguizamo, Critical Thinking. Chess is a Great Equalizer, based on a true story of some kids in the Bronx. And the teacher who gets them together and they create this chess team. It's been called intense and inspiring by The Hollywood Outsider and phenomenal by But Why Though podcast. Never even heard of them, but I'm 50 years old and farty, so why would I have heard about a podcast? Podcast, the word itself is new to me. What the hell? Podcast? What is that? And then I got Feast of Love only because I love Morgan Freeman and it's different tales, different love stories of these couples and I guess how they intertwine. I don't know. Every movie I'm about to show you, I checked the trailer while I'm standing in the aisle at the Dollar Tree. I'm playing the trailer to see if it's something that I would enjoy. And this just looked like one of those lazy Saturday afternoon, something to watch type movies. But the cast, come on, Morgan Freeman, Greg Kinnear, just them is enough. Mott Haven, Cash for Keys, Born and Bred in the Bronx. This looked like one of these, No wonder it's at the dollar store kind of movies. But then I looked at the trailer and it looks really, really good. It's about a business owner, stressed out, focused on work that he's forgotten how to enjoy his life. Everything changes when he meets Hal, a former radio mogul who has lost it all in the park. Hal and the other tenants living in his South Bronx building complex are being pushed out of their housing complex because of gentrification. Michael helps Hal out with his plan to leverage for the tenants to get $80,000 each out of the deal. If y'all been with me a while, y'all know how I feel about gentrification. And like I said, the trailer seemed really funny. The cast just seemed like really likable. So I got that. And then I got Kate Beckinsale, The Disappointment Room. A haunted a haunted movie. They move into a house. They move out of where they were, move into a new home for a new start, and all crap breaks loose when dark and dreary things start happening in the attic. So I grabbed those. There were quite a few, and like I said, I hadn't bought movies at the Dollar Tree in quite some time, but I think those are going to be fun to watch. I'm actually going to settle down with my Minute Maid and watch this right now before little dude gets home, before I got to get on some mom's duty. I was going to repoot some plants, but I think I might be able to do that inside, but I definitely need to get my jalapeno plants close to the house. This is the last good bit of my spearmint. I went ahead and chopped them off and put them in a little bit of soil. I could have brought the whole pot in, but that pot in particular has water bugs in it, and that's disgusting. So I bought these in. I gave them a good scrub, and hopefully they'll stay nice and healthy in there. I repotted my mango, one of my little mangoes, in the little teacup, because I dropped it and look what I did to it. I cracked it, but I didn't want to throw it away because it's so cute. So I ended up using it as a little pot for my mango. The soil that this mango was in was full of these nasty little gnats, so I took it out. This is the little Christmas cactus that I got at 99 cents only. I repotted it in the Dollar Tree pot. And then this baby I transplanted in a bigger pot. This is the one I've had in my living room forever. And it doesn't bloom, and it's because it was super, super compacted. It was no dirt, all root, but now it has nice room. And if you look really close, you can see where the beginnings of some pink buds might actually happen. So that'll be my pink one, and then that one over there is my little white one. And these are just my aloe pups from my big Mama Jamma aloe that are doing pretty okay. I didn't want them to die. So I did all I can do out here. I have to take this baby in. But my back started to scream. I trimmed back my gypsy bells. Hopefully the roots don't freeze. I trimmed back all of my Purple Heart. My Mexican petunia is tripping. It's growing wild. Look at it. I trimmed the Purple Heart out of this container. My ferns are way too heavy and way too big to take inside, but even if they die back, as long as the rhizomes are good, I'll get ferns back next season. This little guy will stay out here. There's the remaining bit of my mint. Maybe I can pull some of that. I don't know. Like, I don't see any water bugs in here now, but a couple of times I've moved it and water bugs came out in the summer. It scared the heck out of me. This guy, I think, is going to do okay out here. I'm going to leave it. I trimmed down my tomato. I cut all of the growth on it. The root is still good. The little stem is still alive. So hopefully this will do okay. I took up the zucchini and the squash. My jalapenos are in. Straightened up a little out here. I made sure to cover up my Z plants with leaves just to keep them nice and protected. I cut these way back. I'm gonna give them one more shot. Poor little things. I mean, the roots are still good. Maybe they'll come back. There's some new growth in there. This one is pretty bad off, but look at that new little pup trying to grow in. So I just cleaned them up and resettled them. This little plant I cut all the way back. This is the one, I don't even know what it's called, I mentioned was a little fighter. Through everything, it was still growing leaves. I went ahead and cut back all the leaves. I left some green stems. And see if I can get something next season. But it's a bag of leaves. And I got a whole bunch more bags over here. All I was gonna do, guys, was come out and bring in plants. But as I was doing that, everything started to look so barren and just gross, and I ended up sweeping up and raking up and bagging up a bunch of leaves. And now my back is screaming. But it looks better out here. I mean, for winter, it looks better. I need to find a spot for the last few plants inside. Look who's here. Bella Boo Boo. Hello, Bella Boo. Are you here for Dun Dun? You guys, I think she's expecting again. I hope not. Are you with children? Are you going to be a mama again? I wish my friends would take her. Give her a home. Get her fixed. But I guess it's her dinner time. She had lunch hours and hours ago. Let me get her some din din. And I guess that'll be it. It's been a long, busy day, but I feel like I got a lot done. At the end of the day, water department still ain't been out here, but I'm not holding my breath at this point. I'm not holding my breath anymore. They just don't care. But I bet when these pipes bust on my side, they're going to be after me to get it fixed ASAP. And then I'll have no choice, because then my water will be spinning and running. But anyway, but I'm going to end this video, y'all. I hope you guys had a great Wednesday. For those locally, settle in, y'all. Get some firewood. Bring in your plants. Make sure your pets are going to be comfortable. Have water, canned food. What else? Batteries. You know, prepare for disaster in case we have Ice-Mageddon again. But thanks for hanging out. Until my next go around. I love you bunches. Bye.
The success of Rocky and the mistakes of Fist have combined to inspire Sylvester Stallone to make his own movie. All his own, writing, directing, and acting. Originally, Paradise Alley was like the father of Rocky. I remember that in 1972, and no one ever wanted to touch it or to